Hi everyone, thanks for watching and thank you for clicking on this video. In this video we're going to continue with the F-35B 1:8 size. Version 1 had already some really awesome flights, including the wings. It is 10 kilos, quite a weight for a printed model. So in this video we're going to add even more weight. But to compensate that weight while adding all those 19 doors, we're going to replace some EDFs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this heavy 130mm EDF. There are now two tubeless installed. They are good together with the ESCs for almost 5.5 kilos. So I'm going to swap them to those compact 120mm from JP, which is only 680 grams. So this will be, so 2 times including the ESCs, for example, like 200 grams for the ESCs. Well, that gives 1.6 kilo of totally instead of 5.5 of the Schubler. This is a big reduction in weight. And this 120 can also push like 9 kilos. So we're going to use 2 of those. And for roll stability, we're going to add 2 40mm, which are tilted in the fuselage. Okay, in this video we're going to concentrate also on the lift fan module. It has to be compact, and I really like the way of building this new style of printing. So we're going to adjust our skin set to a 3mm thick skin, sandwich filled with gyroid infill and a double layer outer layers. And we're going to use the filaments from Colorfabb. And we're going also to implement this inlet section, which is pretty amazingly scale, and it will really give us more performance from that 120mm EDF. Also the spars are going to be laser cutted, therefore we're going to use the all new Creality Falcon2. So I will do a small review during this video about this laser. The links are all in the description, by the way, and we're going to use the foaming filaments from Colorfabb. Okay, let me show you the lift fan module. The lift fan module has an upper lift fan door, 2 lower lift fan doors, and I connected them all with just one single servo and a push rod system. So as you can see, all doors are aligned really closely. The push rods are at the 1/10 of a millimeter accurate. So what happened when I open this door? Bam! It all opens really nicely. So we can go even more. So now it's maximum open, and as you can see, the angle is accurate. If you look on the side, the angle is accurate compared to the real F-35. Also, the top lift fan door is angled at the correct position, and most importantly, we don't have any collisions. Look at it, guys. This is really cool. Let me close it a little bit more, that you can see there aren't any collisions. Look at it. This is really nice. And also the JP 120mm is there installed, and also the housing is installed directly during the print. So this will be really easy. So the next question is how to remove the JP 120. So actually, you can remove the push rod, disconnect the quick links. This white piece, the inlet section, is fixed with magnets. So just easily remove this. You have to imagine that I already removed this. Then you take, look at it, the JP, can take it out. Also the wires are cut, so you can easily remove the motor. These holes are aligned with this hole, so you use a carbon rod to guide it all the way through. So in this video we're going to make this lift fan module, and we're going to assemble it and see if it works. Okay. Now guys, I'm really proud at my design of the F-35. It's quite big, believe me. And as you can see, I already made the cutouts of those navigation lights. So here you can see the lift fan module installed. It's all working really nicely. But the F-35 has some more doors. And at the end of the video I try to finish this with the laser cutted parts from the Creality. So let's see if we can speed up this build. We got also the skill landing gear. Let me show you how this works. So we got our front landing gear, which goes in really nicely. And as you can see inside, there aren't collisions. There is one servo in the nose, which is connected to all those doors for the front nose landing gear. So this closes and opens also really well. I see I miss a constraint there. Sometimes SolidWorks isn't that really funny. So let me see if I can fix that really quickly. There we go. Let's see if it works now. Oh, this one is also losing a constraint. So mates with this one. Perfect. So here you go, and now it should open and close almost nicely. Let me fix that really quickly. Which is bothering me now? Oh, this one is missing. This. So let's give it another try. This one is also not accurate. This must be. So let's try it over. Yes, now it works, see? Awesome. And also the wonderful about these doors is we don't have any collisions. Everything works really fine and smoothly. So I also worked on the inlet, which fits really nicely to the ducting. Really happy about this, and we got also our static inlet doors from the F-35. So I use one servo in the middle, connected with two push rods, and here we go. So give me a big thumbs up if you like this design, and if you consider to support me on Patreon, links are all in the description. I can really use some help of you guys, because this build is super expensive, but we will do it together. So I will leave them open to give you a real nice scale look of the F-35. Let me take out the gear. This gear will be driven by a linear servo from JP. And if you look into the static inlet, it is all very smooth. Also in this section, the turbine section, it looks like a turbine, which I find really cool, but actually there's a JP installed. Let me show you. And I will make it transparent that you can see the JP there as well. So 2 times JP 120. Awesome. Okay, let's continue the build. Well guys, this is the Falcon2, which is actually a quite clean machine. So I'm a big fan of infrared lasers, and this is a 22 watts diode laser, which looks actually quite stunning. It comes also with the air pump, nice honeycomb bed, and there is also an option to put it in an enclosure. But for me it's really important how fast can it cut and how deep can it cut, and how accurate and nice that goes. It's a quite easy laser without a display. I really like that you can see the feedback of air, fire, and of the lens is okay. So that's quite good. And we got a simple framing bottom. So for software I will use Lightburn. So let's start laser something. So Before I started the video, I can tell you all about the details, how fast and all those examples, but I don't bother you with all those details. You can find it on the internet as well. So I cut it, this test piece from Lightburn, and as you can see, yeah, it's quite good. This is 3mm plywood, and the lowest setting is 88.9% with a speed of 833 single pass. So this is actually a quite good result. Really happy with it. So it can go even faster or deeper because we got still some markings over. Okay, let's cut some F-35 parts. Okay, let's turn on the laser. We got our feedback. Pump is doing a self-test. And let's bring her home. Brilliant, we're good to go. Okay, so I exported all the parts into Lightburn. So let's cut those pieces out of 3mm plywood. Okay guys, we got a nice piece of plywood. This is actually a seat distance measurement, so we're going to use the upper skin which says 1 to 3mm plywood. So let's use this to calibrate the laser. Done. So let's home. Okay, let's go. We're using now 90% of energy. Speed is 800 millimeters per minute. Oh, this looks really sharp. Oh wow, look how sharp the lines are, and it's already cut all the way through. Amazing. So while the laser is cutting, you can see a lot of smoke development. So Creality has a nice enclosure box. So I'm a big fan of the X tool, but a good alternative is also Creality with the Falcon2 or the Otter. But guys, the quality of this Falcon2 is perfect. So let me show you the enclosure while it's lasering. Okay, safety is everything. So this is actually the tent where you can put it in. It got also the fan with a wire with an USB connector. So let's try to put the laser in the side of this box and do some laser engraving without all the smoke, because yeah, look, we are getting a lot of smoke there. So the next cut will be inside of this box. Okay guys, I'm really happy about the results. I didn't sand it, it just came out like this out of the laser. So also the back side is clean and the top side is clean. This is all come because of the air assist and the honeycomb bed. But look how smooth the edges are. It's not burnt, it's just light brown. So good job, Creality. So let me assemble these parts. But first we're going to put the laser inside of this closure and do our next bulkhead, which is the bulkhead for before of the lift fan. Let's go. Okay guys, the enclosed is rounded, so let's home it first. Okay, let's frame it. As you can see, there should be a laser. Well, we need more space. Okay, I need to turn the part. Okay, the hose is actually blowing. The enclosure is closed. So let's start it. Yes. It is cutting really nicely. And the smoke is now outside. Brilliant. So let's wait what comes out. Well, this is working really nice. It's really hard to see in the camera, but you see the smoke really coming out. Nice. Meanwhile, the Formlabs is printing the landing gear parts. Yes, this looks quite stunning. Awesome. So soon we have a new sponsor for the channel. This is JLC PCB, and they are making already some aluminium cutted parts. So in the next video I'm going to show you how this part looks like in aluminium. Okay, let's focus to our laser cut. It's almost finished. I see it is already started to engrave. Cool. Well guys, I'm really happy with the quality of the Falcon2. It works fine, the enclosure. So all the smoke will be guided outside of the workshop. So let's continue with printing the rest of the parts for the F-35. Well guys, the parts are rolling in. I already pre-assembled the inlet unit, which looks really awesome. These holes are for the navigation lights, and I added also these on the tail fin. Look guys, how cool this is. This is glow in the dark. This is filaments from the Bambulab. And they are really bright, as you can see. So all printers are running fine. I'm also really happy with this new 2-3 SK1. And we have to wait for these parts. Meanwhile, I can edit the videos and assemble. So I already pre-assembled this inlet section together with the nose section. So let's have a closer look. Okay guys, I really start liking this new way of assembling airplanes. So we got our wooden plywood parts. I can cut out more wood to save some lights, but yeah, ever since it's a prototype there will be still some faulties inside. But yeah, I really love it to build it like modules. So here we got also our top lift fan door. The push rods are already installed. Look. And to align everything correctly with others, I use lightweight carbon tubes, 10 millimeters, and this should slide in like a puzzle. Amazing. And here you got already a piece of the F-35 with the lift fan door. Amazing. Wow. That aligns really nicely. Like I told you guys in the beginning of the video, we're going to use the JP120. I hope they will sponsor us another one because these are quite expensive. And let me test fit it. And this is how it looks like. This is really nice and lightweight. So let's continue the build. Okay, it's Sunday morning. These are all the parts what are already collected. We got the Western printed landing gear parts, which I need still to assemble. I'm going to show you how the motor house works. I made it actually to enclose it with magnets and carbon fiber pins. So let me show you how I put the motor in. Okay guys, this is the 120mm housing for the JP. What you can do when this is installed, you just install it like so. It's pretty much aligned. And then what you get, you see these holes. I will put some very strong magnets there. Thank you, Hans, for those magnets. And then we enclose this. And now we got a really nice motor house, which looks like a turbine. Don't forget, guys, this JP can push over 9 kilos on 12S. So this is quite brilliant. Okay, let's proceed. So here we got our nose section together with the top lift invent door. I still need to connect all those push rods, but to give you an idea, this sample aligns very nice with this part. And then you glue it. It is getting really awesome, eh? Wow. Inlet. So when the print is finished, I will print this glow-in-the-dark navigation lights, and I will show you the results later in the video. Okay, guys, and don't forget, I got a Patreon page. If you wish to support this project, find me there as well. Okay, guys, unfortunately I couldn't finish all parts before the end of this video. It's already Sunday evening. Time to edit this video to put it online this evening. But I'm quite happy what we reached together. The parts fit really nicely. We got some small minus collisions, but I already fixed that in the new designs, and I adapted this already in the new parts. Yeah, the lift and housing is coming really nicely together. The alignment is quite nice. We also implemented the servo, and look how the doors open and close. This looks quite accurate, isn't it? Look how wide they opened, and like according to the drawing, as in the beginning of this video, it is just stunning. So let me close it. And also the alignment is quite nice. So I'm waiting for the big part. This is the back side of the lift and housing. So yeah, let's make sure that you are subscribed to our channel and hit that notification bell that you won't miss out the videos. Also, this part is becoming quite stable. Look how huge this part is. So this is version 2. We got version 1, which is a static hover model with wings, but now we are building actually a first functional model, which looks amazing. So in this version 1 model, you see the spars, the laser coated spars, and what I've now done is I integrated the spars into the wing, like in the 3mm sandwich core skin. So this looks way more better. This nose section isn't glue yet because I still need to add the servo and the landing gear. Also, the landing gear doors are really nicely aligned. Be careful, but also no collision there as well. It looks amazing, isn't it? Okay, guys, hit that like button, thumbs up button. And oh, by the way, I need to show you the navigation lights. So this is how it looks in the light. So let me turn off the lights in the shed. And you can see there's already movement. Look at this, guys. This looks really amazing. These are the navigation lights of the F-35B. There is no LED, this is just glow in the dark, and I use a UV light to charge the lights really quickly. Look how bright they are. Really amazing. Can't wait how it looks like when it's completely assembled. Okay, let me know in the comment section what you like, or what do you think about the idea using Bambulab's glow in the dark filaments to make the navigation lights of the F-35. I find it really cool. So unfortunately I couldn't finish all the parts before the end of this video. But look how big it is. And we got also functional doors. When you close them, they align very well. And yeah, I think for next week's video or in the next video we're going to install the JP120. Hopefully they will respond to sponsor us another motor. So please do, JP. But it's going to be really cool. This part is actually quite lightweight as well. So the skin set is 3mm sandwich, like I told you before, and it's quite stable. This is double layer printed because this section needs to be strong. Okay guys, I will stop talking and I wish you a nice evening and thank you all for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.